So again, thank you everyone for being here. This is Don Murphy, and I'm really thrilled to once again present this presentation on Beachbody coaching and what it means to change lives and earn income as a Beachbody coach. This is an opportunity that I signed up for back in January of 2012, and for me on a personal level, it's been a game changer. And so my purpose here today is to present to you what this opportunity is all about, and the people that we have viewing the presentation include coaches who are currently part of our team, as well as guests who have been invited to learn and understand what this opportunity is all about and perhaps get involved yourself. So you may be somebody that's been invited to view this presentation by a coach who is part of our team. And if that's the case, thank you for considering, and hopefully this will answer a lot of your questions over the course of the next hour. So make no mistake about it, Beachbody coaching is all about changing lives, much more than I think many people realize, and we'll have a look at that in a second. But in addition to changing lives, it is a business opportunity. Yes, the coaches that do this well and change lives can earn income, and in many cases earn substantial income, and we'll look at the whole business model behind how income is earned in the world of Beachbody coaching. But it's not just the income, it's also the rewards that Beachbody is putting out to its team. This team, known as Team Beachbody, began in 2007. So relatively speaking, we're still very young. We are only in existence in the United States and Canada, but the expectation is that we are going to be expanding overseas. Actually, the reality is we're going to be expanding overseas, going international within the next couple of years. And so for those that are part of Team Beachbody now, the opportunity is looking very, very bright for where we're heading in the future. This company is phenomenal for giving back to the coaches that are doing this business properly. And they do this in the way of rewards and prizes, and not only income, there's cruises, there's family trips and vacations. The company is really just amazing for saying thank you for doing what you do and being part of this wonderful team of ours. So what I want to do is first touch upon how are coaches changing lives? How are we really impacting lives? And what are people having to say that have worked with coaches to achieve their health and fitness goals? And this is one of my favorites right here. Brad Bizjack, he's a diamond coach who's part of our bigger organization here, and he shared this text a few months back from one of his customers. And it reads, "I know, right? I'm excited. Thanks so much for all of your support and encouragement. I really appreciate it. I haven't had a positive influence like you in my life for such a long time, and it's really infectious. Seriously, dude, you've changed my life in so many ways that no words could even begin to express my gratitude. You know what, Brad? You saved my life. For that, I will forever be grateful." So, what we're talking about here, guys, is a business opportunity that is not just selling people an exercise or a nutrition program. It's helping people in a way that we're changing their lives. And the testimonials that we continually receive from our customers for doing this are really overwhelming. Here's a few more. I'm not going to read these all verbatim, but you can just have a look at the screen and what people are having to say about the coaches that are impacting their lives. It's the most rewarding business to be a part of in terms of feeling good about what you do for people. And that's what I love most about it. You're putting smiles on people's faces, and you're helping them turn their lives around through health and fitness. And so I consider this to be, quite honestly, the ultimate business opportunity in health and fitness. And just to give you a little bit of my background, I grew up in the fitness industry. I was fortunate in that my mother opened up her first health club back in 1985. And so for me, it's been quite a journey for the past 25 years being part of the health club industry and working in gyms and as a personal trainer, as a group fitness instructor, as a gym manager, and now a gym owner. My mother and I co-own a wonderful health club here in the Hudson Valley of New York, Newburgh, New York, called Gold's Gym Newburgh. And so we have a big, wonderful facility. And I love what I do for a living because I'm helping people achieve their health and fitness goals and really achieve happier, fulfilling lives as a result of it. But I'm also a realist. And when Beachbody coaching came along, for me it was a light bulb moment, because as a gym owner, it's very frustrating for our industry in that we only tap into about 17% of the U.S. population. So only 17% of the population goes to some type of gym or health club when it comes to their health and fitness goals. And so we have 83% of the population who doesn't go to a gym or health club. And for many of those people, actually the majority of those people, they're struggling when it comes to achieving healthy weight loss, health goals, fitness goals, and just feeling good about themselves. And so Beachbody coaching, I consider to be the game changer that's enabling us to deepen market penetration and get people involved in healthy and nutritious programs and helping them achieve their goals. So when it comes to the business side of this, the income opportunity is very substantial. And rather than just show you theory and models, I want to show you an actual document of the income that's being earned by many, many coaches who are part of our collective organization. So let me pull up a document here for you of our collective organization. And when I talk about our organization, okay, Team Bearcat was initially founded 4.5 years ago by Bob Lucido. Bob Lucido is now a combined 8-star diamond coach. He's a 7-figure income earner. And Bob built a team. And as he built his team, other leaders emerged within his team, and they started their own teams. And this is something that's just continuing to happen day to day, and it's growing very rapidly. I embarked on my journey 2.5 years ago and founded Team Euphoria. And there's other teams that are, call it, part of our collective organization. So within these teams, we have the coaches that are working their businesses. And here are some of the income posts and comments that have been made by not just a few coaches, but many coaches who are part of our team. So I'm just going to scroll through this sampling. And again, we're just getting started. And these represent weekly income totals from coaches who have been working their businesses anywhere from 6 months to as much as 4 years. So many of the coaches that you're seeing and reading about here started their businesses as little as 6 months to a year ago. So, you know, it's an opportunity where you can build a lucrative business very quickly by following the steps that we teach you. And you can just see this list goes on and on and on. And there's quite a variety of weekly earnings. And a lot of the times that has to do with how long somebody's been working their business actively. And as I scroll through this document, guys, here's the point I want you to keep in mind. A lot of people push back when they hear anything having to do with network marketing, direct sales, multi-level marketing. It's kind of a knee-jerk reaction. It says, oh man, that's one of those pyramid things where I have to go and sign up people, and I'm going to annoy my friends and my family by trying to sign people up and sell products. That was my initial reaction when I first became a Beachbody coach, or when I was first approached about it. But then I started to understand and really see how this opportunity was different. And you're going to learn this as I go through the presentation. So the point that I want to make here in this illustration is that we're not just talking about, 2 or 3 people at the top of some big pyramid making a ton of money while all the people underneath are struggling to make ends meet, and it's kind of like, false hopes have been promised to them. And this is an illustration of how hundreds and now thousands of coaches are just achieving their dreams by building these incredible businesses at home, many of them part-time. So this does not have to be a full-time effort on your part to build a lucrative income stream on a weekly basis, and this just goes on and on and on. It's pages long, and I did that for a reason. I wanted people to see and understand. This is a whole series of different coaches here in these Facebook comments. earning thousands of dollars per week in many cases. So, these testimonials go on. This is more and more. So this document can be shared with anybody, but you can see how real the opportunity is. So the rest of the presentation is going to be about, okay, obviously there's an income opportunity here for me to begin my own business in health and fitness. How are coaches doing this? And that's what we're going to jump into now. So when it comes to Beachbody, I'm confident that everybody viewing this presentation has heard or seen at least one or two of the programs here on the screen. And the thing about Beachbody as a company is they are an infomercial marketing genius. Beachbody is investing over $200 million a year. Okay, this is free advertising that you as a coach benefit from. They're investing that money to bring consumer awareness to how good these programs are. And I want to share with you my personal belief about these programs. And part of my job, as a fitness professional and somebody that's been a gym owner for almost 15 years now, and not only have I been involved as a club owner, but I've been involved with the company Les Mills International as a trainer and a presenter, and a host of other programs that are part of the gym world. And so part of my job is to really look out upon the planet and identify what are the best, most effective pathways in exercise and nutrition to really, really help people achieve dramatic, life-changing results. And I have concluded that these programs that you're seeing on the screen, they're as good as it gets. These are pathways that cater to all the different demographics and what people are trying to achieve. So you can have your top-end athletes out there that are trying to, get fitter, stronger, and faster and improve their game. These programs, some of these programs are that intense that they'll benefit from them. Then you have people who, can be senior citizens that have never exercised in their lives, and they need that stepping stone to begin their journey into the world of exercise and even healthy nutrition. These or some of these programs are suited to their needs. So you have an eclectic mix here of programs that fit all demographics depending on what people are trying to achieve. But the point is that they're pathways. And these pathways that when followed day in and day out for the duration of the program will enable people to experience profound changes in how they look and how they feel. So we're looking at the creme de la creme when it comes to programs that deliver life-changing results. The before and after images that you can find now, are by the thousands, hundreds of thousands from people that have been affected by these programs. Now, when it comes to being a Beachbody coach, the reality is that you, as a coach, have the ability to sell any of the programs that are in the Beachbody product line in both exercise and nutrition. And I don't want people to get turned off by the thought of, oh, there it is, selling. I'm selling products, okay? And in a lot of other companies, that's all we do. We sell products, and basically we're being product distributors for those companies. Beachbody and Team Beachbody is different. There's a reason that our team of players are called coaches and not distributors. See, as a Beachbody coach, you don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to be a medical expert. You don't have to be a nutrition expert. You don't even have to be fit when you start out in your business. Your job as a coach, in broad strokes here, is to encourage, motivate, and support others in achieving their health and fitness goals. You own your own business in doing this, and you earn income while you learn how to continually build your business. And we put down burn there, burn calories, because you yourself as a coach, if you're not currently healthy and fit, well, guess what? Part of your journey is that you're going to get healthy and fit yourself. And that's just kind of a perk to being a Beachbody coach, if you will. So we help each other, and we motivate each other, and we motivate our customers in getting healthy and fit using these programs. And there's a way that we go about doing it, using what we call challenge groups and fit clubs, which I'm going to talk about. Here's some other things to think about as a Beachbody coach. You have your own business, and when you become a coach, you can work part-time or full-time. Nobody's calling you up every day saying, hey, how many hours did you work today? There's no requirement. It's what you want to make of it. You're your own boss. There's no commute. There's a very low startup cost. In fact, if you're considering this opportunity for the first time, to sign up as a Beachbody coach, your one-time sign-up fee is $39.95. That's it. That makes you a coach. When it comes to monthly overhead, the only fixed monthly expense that you must incur to maintain your coach status is $15.95. So $39.95 one-time sign-up fee, $15.95 per month. You can cancel whenever you want. There's no long-term commitments or contracts. There's no inventory. You set your own hours, and there's no limit on earning potential. In the three different direct sales companies that I've been involved with in my entire life, Team Beachbody ranks head and shoulders above them all because they just make it so simple with little to no investment required in the business. So when becoming a coach, as I've gone through my own personal journey and I've worked with our team and we've grown our organization, I've identified what I would consider to be 3 different levels of players who become coaches. And many people become coaches just for this first level. So level 1 is that as a Beachbody coach, you receive a 25% discount on all personal use of the Beachbody programs and products. So you yourself are going to get healthy and fit because you yourself are going to use something like Shakeology for your nutrition, as well as any of the exercise programs, depending on what your goals are, depending on where you're currently at in your fitness ability. So many people sign up to become coaches just for that alone. You're going to get a 25% discount on your own personal use of the programs and products. The second level of coaching is where you can start to also earn an income. So not only are you going to get your own 25% discount on the products, but you yourself can start to earn an income by engaging an occasional customer. So maybe once in a while, you might have a customer or somebody that you know that's interested in doing one of the programs or has heard of P90X or Insanity or whatever it may be, and they're expressing interest. Well, you can say to these people, hey, you know what? I'm a Beachbody coach. Go to my coach website and go ahead and purchase the program that you're looking for. So whenever somebody buys a program or a product through your coach website, you receive 25% commission on that purchase. So many coaches operate at this level where they're not really working the business that much. You know, they're involved in their other responsibilities and full-time careers. But periodically they get some customers. And in doing that, you can very quickly build a supplemental income stream of maybe, you know, a few $100s a month. You can take care of a car payment, a rent payment, whatever it may be. You choose your own goals and what you're trying to achieve. The third level, and this is where we're seeing incredible success start to unfold, is when you can quickly build a substantial business income by running challenge groups or fit clubs. And I'm going to explain what those are in a moment. And hitting Success Club each month. Success Club is simply a barometer of success when we're operating our businesses, okay? Over time, financial independence and time freedom can become very real. And it's the type of time freedom, guys, where you ever dream about earning income and not really having to work all the time? That's what Beachbody coaching is allowing. It's allowing people to live their dreams while still earning the same amount of income they would have been earning in their other jobs, or even surpass it. And so what we're seeing happen a lot now are people that get into the coaching part-time, then they start to build a little income, but then that income starts to grow and they start to put a little more time into it, and it reaches a level where they finally say, you know what, I'm going to fire my boss. I'm going to leave my job and focus on being a Beachbody coach full-time because the opportunity is there. So it's a stepping stone process, but it's this concept of challenge groups and fit clubs that have really created the game changer for what I would call the health and fitness industry. This is getting millions of more people involved and exercise and fitness programs that work. And so this has become so dramatic in the world of health and fitness that last year, the August issue of Success Magazine from Home was entirely dedicated, 100% dedicated to Team Beachbody and this growing network. And the system and the tools and the resources that coaches are being provided with to begin their own challenge groups and fit clubs. They've systemized this in a way that it's turnkey. You just follow the steps and watch the magic unfold. This here is just the beginning of the support that you receive when you become a Beachbody coach. Signing up enables you to receive your coach welcome book in the mail within 7 to 10 days after you sign up. And this welcome book is simply the starting steps and the tutorial on how to begin working your business. But it goes well beyond that. You know, the one thing that I really tried to do when I became a coach and I saw the opportunity and I learned how this was being done, not only did I start doing this myself, but I started sharing it with people that I knew would really do well in the business. People that I knew love health and fitness. They love the feeling of helping people in health and fitness. And so in creating Team Euphoria, I wanted to take the support to another level. So with Beachbody coaching, yes, you have a lucrative compensation plan. You receive the coach welcome book after you sign up. You will have your own online office with training, support, marketing resources for potential customers, and invitation resources. You will learn how to invite people to your challenge groups and fit clubs without feeling salesy. And that's the key to success in the business. People come in and we train you how to do this through our team. We're going to plug you into a team that will not let you fail. Okay? And this is done through in-depth training known as Coach Basics. So Coach Basics is how we train you to begin your first challenge group and successfully invite customers. So when we talk about Coach Basics, it's a 30-day training. Okay, and our next round begins on July 22nd. So with Coach Basics, we invite all new coaches and any coaches that are really ready to jumpstart their business. They're really ready to hunker down and put some energy into starting their first challenge group. Well, we invite you into a private Facebook group. And our next round is going to begin on July 22nd. So this will be an opportunity for you as a new coach or even an existing coach to come into a 30-day training where you're going to learn how to do the business and start off right. And here's the thing. If you go through Coach Basics, what we ask of you is 1 hour a day committed to your business. So ask yourself, can I commit 1 hour a day to something new in my life that will provide me with a supplemental income stream, enable me to get healthier and even more fit than I currently am, or maybe you need to start getting fit, and help people? If those answers are yes, guys, not becoming a Beachbody coach would be an injustice. Come on to the team and get into our next round of training beginning on July 22nd. We use what is called Zoom media. It's actually incredible technology where we have 4 weekly meetings where we meet in the cloud. It's done through your computer or your smartphone. We come into a live meeting where we can be seen. We have education that's provided. We have Q&A, and then you're part of this team, this Facebook team, this group that will have daily posts to help you in your education and getting started. So something to consider. Coach Basics has been the big game changer for helping people get started right. I have here another document I want to share with you real quick. Okay, what you're looking at here are Coach Basics testimonials from coaches that are part of our team. And there's many of them here, and I'll scroll down real quick. It shows you what people are saying about the business. And it's really helping people get started in a way that they don't feel like they're selling products. This is about starting support groups. It's fantastic. right here, I want to read this one from Beth Randall in the middle of the screen. This is so fantastic. I've printed out the documents from Coach Basics, The Magic of Selling Fitness and Changing Lives, and the 5-step invitation guide. I've completely implemented this over the past few days. It's helping me feel like who I truly am and helping people not just sound like I'm sales pitching. Thank you so much. We still have one more week of education, and it's just been amazing. I'm more fired up and much better informed after going through Coach Basics. If you haven't already, definitely do it. So it just goes on, and it shows you the type of success that the coaches are realizing starting out and how much the training is helping them. So definitely come on board to the training if you're joining the team. All right, I want to show you here what a challenge group looks like, because I want to get into the concept of, well, okay, what is a challenge group? Challenge groups began about 2 years ago. So talk about being new. Using Facebook, Beachbody has figured out a way to engage millions of more people through the Coach Network in support groups that are held online. That's what a challenge group is. It's a fitness support group that you host online through Facebook. And when you do this, I'm going to take you to my current challenge group that I have going for the program P90X3. So we chose to start P90X3, me and many of the coaches that are on this team and many of our customers. And so this is the private Facebook page that was set up for 35 of us. We've got 35 people who are part of this group who are currently completing the program P90X3. And I, as the coach who started this challenge group, am putting up a daily post every day. So today was day 30 of our journey. And you can see the post that I wrote here. Okay, let me take you to, you can see the posts that people are putting up. These are other coaches and customers from the group, checking in with the group to let us know that they did your workout. We have fun sometimes. We'll take selfies, and it's just showing, hey, did you sweat today? Did you work out? And it's just a fun way to keep people motivated and have a touch point. So we've got peer support going on. We have, and then the leadership of the coach. And then in this instance, I'm the coach for this group. So let me show you day 29. This was yesterday's post that I put up. This took maybe 3 minutes for me to put up onto the page. It's not like I have to work this business all day. I have other full-time responsibilities in addition to being a coach. So I put this post up. And it was a video. It says, check out this week's video from Tony. So let me click on the video. You can see what Tony has to say.
Hey, boys and girls, and men and women. It is week 5 of your P90X3 challenge group. It's the start of your second block, and I'm sure you are rocking it. How is the rest of your challenge group doing? I hope they're doing well. Do you know? You should. Are you checking in every day to support each other and all the members of your group? See, it's just as important to give support as it is to receive.
Okay, so he just goes on for another minute or so there. And what I want you to understand, guys, is that the daily posting that you do in your fitness support groups for any of these programs, you don't make it up. You don't even have to know anything about the program. Beachbody in your back office provides you with what are known as challenge group guides, where you simply copy and paste the daily post into your group. So they've made this, call it dummy proof, in terms of, well, what do I say each day to my group? How do I lead them? How do I motivate them? What video clip should I show them? You copy and paste it from the challenge group guides that you're provided with. So right here, this post that I put up today, and this image here, this picture, I didn't make this up. I didn't go find this somewhere. It was part of the challenge group guide. That's how this is becoming so successful for the coaches that are simply starting their support groups. Okay, so that's what a challenge group looks like. The illustration here on your screen, okay, take it back, sorry. This illustration is a bit outdated, okay, but some of the programs still have to be added. Some of the newer programs still have to be added to this illustration. But the point I want you to get from this is that this is an illustration of what are known as challenge packs. And Beachbody is providing customers and coaches with the ability to couple an exercise program plus the nutrition tool that we use with any of the programs, Shakeology. So Shakeology goes hand in hand as our dense nutrition tool that we use whilst doing any of the Beachbody workouts. In fact, Shakeology, which I'll talk about a little bit later, can be used completely on its own without even doing any exercise. That's how good it is. But the point here is that Beachbody has combined all of the exercise programs with Shakeology into a package. So, for example, if I wanted to do, say, Les Mills Combat as a challenge pack, I would get Les Mills Combat plus Shakeology. That would be called the Les Mills Combat Challenge Pack. And the cost for that challenge pack would be $160 for any of my customers. So my customers are going to get their daily nutrition tool, they're going to get their daily exercise routine in the Les Mills Combat program for $160. And my commission as their coach would be $50 for that one customer. So if you are a coach, if you are somebody who's viewing this presentation and you're thinking about becoming a coach, here's an important point. Buy a challenge pack when you sign up. Reason being, your sign-up fee, your coach sign-up fee is waived. So one of the best ways to get started as a coach is for you yourself to invest in a program plus get started on Shakeology to begin your own personal journey. And in doing that, you become a Beachbody coach for free. So anybody who purchases a challenge pack can become a Beachbody coach for free. Keep that in mind. As a coach, I'm going to show you now, I want to illustrate how income is earned. And income is earned in two different ways. The first way is through unlimited retail, meaning as a coach who is inviting people to become part of your challenge groups or your fit clubs we'll talk about in a bit. But whenever you're inviting customers to become part of your support group, you're going to receive a 25% commission on any program or product that they purchase. So you're earning retail commission. If you have a customer purchase a challenge pack, which I just reviewed, your commission goes to 35%. So Beachbody is putting together those challenge packs to make it more cost effective for your customer to get the exercise plus nutrition, and they're paying you as a coach a higher commission. So it's a win-win scenario. You can earn as much retail business as you want. The sky's the limit. And there's many coaches out there that simply run their challenge groups month in and month out and build a very substantial supplemental income stream through retail alone. Now, the second way that income is earned is through what we call team cycle bonuses, and I'm going to illustrate it for you. This is you having signed up as a Beachbody coach. So you're at the start of your own company there with you. If you, and I say if because it's not required, if you choose to share the coach opportunity with other people, maybe you know somebody that would want to be, hey, somebody that just wants to get the discount on the programs because they're drinking Shakeology or they're using the exercise programs, have them sign up as a coach so they can get a 25% discount and save money each month for their own use. Or maybe you know somebody that's looking to do something in addition to their current career. This is a nice supplemental business opportunity. Whatever the case may be, if you sign up 2 coaches, you yourself personally sponsor and sign up 2 coaches to your team, that gives you the rank of what we call Emerald. You achieve the rank of Emerald when you sign up 2 coaches. And once you've done that, 2 things happen for you and your coach business. Number 1, Beachbody is going to give you free customer leads every week ongoing, feeding and fueling your business. Let me repeat that. When you achieve the rank of Emerald, your business is given free customer leads every week. I'll explain how in a second. The second thing that happens for your business is that you become eligible to receive weekly team cycle bonuses. And that simply means that not only are you being paid every week for the retail business that you are acquiring, but you are also paid weekly bonuses based on the retail business that this coach and this coach are acquiring. And guess what? If these coaches happen to know somebody who would want to become a coach and they add to their team, will you benefit from that as well? So really, your team cycle bonusing rises up to you with never-ending depth. And what makes this business opportunity unique is that this, a lot of people say, well, this is a pyramid. It's not a pyramid because this is the world of binary network marketing. And in any binary network marketing system, it doesn't matter when you come into the business. You have the opportunity to earn more income than those that brought you into the business or even those that came into the business years before you. It doesn't matter. It's an equal playing field based on what you choose to do with your business. So if we were to look at a big giant map of the 150,000 coaches who are part of the Team Beachbody network, you would see that there's no rhyme or reason to where all the heavy income earners are. They're scattered all throughout that map because different coaches have chosen to engage in their businesses at different levels, so it really doesn't matter. But your team cycle volume rises up with never-ending depth on both sides, what we call your right and left legs. I want to go back to this point here, number one. How does Beachbody fuel our coach businesses with free customers? I'll give you an example. Let's assume that that Chris Jones is sitting at home. Chris Jones is sitting at home. She hasn't worked out in a while. She's feeling sluggish. She's out of shape. And boom, there it is on TV, the Insanity infomercial. And she's sitting there and she's watching Sean T do his thing. She's seeing all those before and after testimonials. And she says, you know what, I'm going to buy this. She calls the Beachbody toll-free number or she goes online to order the program. Regardless of how she purchases it, this is what Chris Jones goes through. He's going to get in touch with Beachbody. They're going to process his credit card. They're going to send him his program. During the checkout process, they're going to say to Chris Jones, Chris, would you like a free Beachbody coach? 9 times out of 10, the Chris Joneses are going to say, yeah, I'll take a free coach. Boom. Chris Jones is then assigned to any one of the Emerald coaches in the network. So Chris's contact information is given. His name, his number, the program that he purchased is most often found when the coach is assigned to you. Or I'm sorry, when the customer is assigned to you as an Emerald coach. So all of a sudden you're getting anywhere from, say, 2 to 5 new customer leads per week. And so these are people that have bought a program from Beachbody. So they're already sold on the program. They've already bought it. And now they're assigned to you. And the coaches that work this aspect of their business, they reach out. They contact Chris to say, hey, Chris, my name's Don Murphy. I'm your free Beachbody coach. My job is to, offer you help and support in achieving your goals. Would love to touch base. You're just sending an introductory note to make a connection with Chris Jones. And when you do this successfully, all of a sudden you are being provided with people that are seeking support, they're seeking help, and more often than not, they're seeking other solutions beyond the program that they bought. Sometimes they'll get involved with Shakeology. Other times they're going to buy another program when they're done with their primary program that they purchased. Point being that whenever Chris Jones buys another Beachbody program, you receive the commission, regardless if you ever contact him or not. The customers are assigned to you for life. So very powerful part of the business. When it comes to team cycle bonusing, okay, so we talked about number 2 here, weekly team cycle bonuses. Here is the potential weekly team cycle bonuses for your Coach Business Center. As an Emerald, you can get up to $250 additional per week. As a Ruby, which is just a couple more coaches added to your team, you can get up to $1,000 per week. in team cycle bonusing. And it goes on and on. I mean, as you see these rankings climb, I'm now sitting at the rank of 6-star diamond, enabling me to earn as much as $8,000 per week in team cycle bonusing. And it's growing and growing every single week. It's incredible to see how the business unfolds. So it's a very substantial business model. Now, the concept of contacting customers, I wanted to illustrate for you a customer lead that I was assigned. This is actually a few months ago now. I was assigned this customer, Carol, who happened to purchase Shakeology. She lives in Colorado, and that's all I knew. And I was given her cell phone number. So I have her contact information, and what I do is I send out a text message whenever I can. So I sent out this text message saying, "Hi, Carol. My name is Don Murphy, your free Beachbody coach. Congrats on your purchase of Shakeology. I've been drinking it for 2 years. What are your health and fitness goals at this time? My job is to simply offer support. Hope to hear from you." And look at her response. This came within a half hour of my initial message. "Don, several of us, at least 10 staff, at work are doing T25. We started beta this week. I want to," continues up here, "resume running, my passion after beta. I miss weightlifting, so may combine P90X3 with running after the next 5 weeks." So all of a sudden I realize here, okay, I have somebody who's definitely into fitness and into working out. And not only that, she's working out with a group of at least 10 other people from her office. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I can offer support to her, not only her, but the people in her office. I can put them into a challenge group and get them going and help them succeed and give them that daily motivation and leadership. And so that's how the course of the dialogue continued, and it just went on. "Wow, that's fantastic. I own a health club in addition to providing support as a Beachbody coach. I'd love to hear more about your specific goals and offer strong guidance for you and your group. Sounds like you're loving it." So there you have it, guys. It's just the initiation of communication with a customer lead that can lead to business building activity for your coach business. All right, turning the page here, I want to talk about our market, the potential market. I've had people say to me, "Well, gee, you know, there's already 150,000 coaches. Isn't it already too late? Or aren't people already working out?" And what you have to understand here is what is happening right now in not only the United States, but many other parts of the world. Look at this chart. We have an obesity epidemic on our hands, and it's not only obesity, guys, it's everything that's related to it. Heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, and many others that are related to obesity. And I would venture to guess that there's nobody viewing this presentation that has not been affected, directly or indirectly, family member, loved one, coworker, somebody you know affected by one of those diseases, or somebody you know that is over 100 pounds overweight. The world needs help. We're losing this battle against obesity because of sedentary lifestyles and very poor nutrition habits. And there's nobody out there doing anything about it. We don't have any radical movement being done by the FDA. The government certainly isn't doing anything radical to change this trend. Team Beachbody is the network that's saying enough is enough. Let's provide the business model for people to help others and hold them accountable when it comes to getting healthy and fit. And the thing that I find most staggering about this trend is if you go back 20, 25 years, look at the chart back in 1990. We're talking about the same key here in terms of the percentages and the color coding. It's the same here. Okay, the color coding here is the same in terms of people with a BMI, body mass index, greater than or equal to 30 versus what it was 25 years ago. It's really sickening when you think about it. So the population's health and weight loss, their weight and health woes were much better in the past. We have a rapidly growing market of millions of people who need our help. And when we go international, we're now in a market of billions, not millions, billions of people that need our help. So for me personally, I look at Team Beachbody as a potential game changer. in addition to the health club industry, we now have Team Beachbody. And I look at these two worlds as going hand in hand for bettering the population in terms of health, weight loss, and fitness. Coming down the stretch here, I talked about this concept of fit clubs earlier. You've seen challenge groups. So I talked in depth about challenge groups and how it works using social media and Facebook. Fit clubs are an opportunity for you to begin your own locally based fitness group where you simply are inviting people from, say, your local community to come together once, maybe twice a week at a designated spot. It could be your basement. It could be the local town hall. It could be a local recreation center, wherever you can get your hands on some space that you invite people to come together to do any one of the Beachbody workouts. So you get people together, you put the DVD on, you do the workout together, and then afterwards you sample Shakeology. You talk about the benefits of this incredible nutrition tool. And it's just an opportunity for people to feel like they're getting support. Maybe not in a health club. There's a lot of people that maybe don't want to go to a health club. But here's a way that they can still feel tied into a community-based environment that's led by you as a Beachbody coach. And so we see this sprouting up all over the place now. Here's a couple more illustrations of this. Check out this picture. And I'm really psyched to have put this into the presentation today because this was taken yesterday. This is a photo of Claudia Elfrich. She's one of the Star Diamond Beachbody coaches on our team. And she has an ongoing fit club that she runs in her backyard. Look at this picture she took yesterday. She started this fit club in her own backyard using the Beachbody programs. And so she has become that leader for these people. These people have become the peer support group that they're helping and motivating each other, and they're coming together once or twice a week. Here's an illustration of a new Hartford Fit Club that just sprang to life last week. It's coming up on Sunday, July 20th and Sunday, July 27th. You know who? Busy men and women of all ages who want to get fit in the convenience of home. Okay, but it's also inviting them to come together in a live workout environment using the new program, PIO. So it's whatever you want it to be. We just teach you how to do it when you become a coach and you go into the training known as Coach Basics. The last thing I'm going to hit upon here, guys, is Shakeology. And I say Shakeology for the end because this is the #1 selling product in the entire Beachbody lineup. And there's a reason for it. This is our nutrition tool. This is the nutrition tool that has really been, call it a game changer for a lot of people. You know, people are struggling every day to eat properly throughout the entire day. It's just so hard when we're leading busy lifestyles. Very often we're eating on the fly, or we're buying the stuff that's frozen in the grocery stores. It's loaded with sodium, and we're throwing it in our microwave. And our eating habits are not what they were 50 or even 100 years ago. You know, we don't eat as much of the organically grown farm foods that exist in our markets every day. It's just become a society of modern day conveniences. So with this being the case, Beachbody's created this incredibly dense dose of nutrition. That's what Shakeology is. It's not a protein shake. It's a daily dose of dense nutrition utilizing 70 superfoods that are sourced from around the planet. 100% natural, gluten-free, and 2 vegan flavors. There's 6 flavors altogether, 2 of which are vegan. And so this is a tool where every day you throw down this delicious shake, and it really is tasty. There's all kinds of recipes that come with it. So you drink this delicious shake every single day to improve your health, help with weight loss, increase your energy, reduce your cravings. People who have cravings and who binge on snack food or sweets from time to time, Shakeology is your answer. You know, that's been the #1 thing for me. Shakeology has curbed my cravings. And so you've got this tool, and for customers that you get drinking Shakeology, Your commission is $32 per month per customer. So one Shakeology customer will generate for you $32 in commission. And when you have a customer, and the reality is most customers are what are known as home direct customers. That means that they start drinking Shakeology and they get it every month, shipped to their front door. So Beachbody sends them their Shakeology delivery every month. Well, if that customer is generated by you, Beachbody is paying you $32 a month of recurring income for every one of those customers. And so it's a very powerful part of our business building coaching world. And the numbers, when you add them up, I just want to show you an illustration here of how quickly your business can build for doing nothing but focusing on Shakeology. And I'm not recommending that. You know, the business of coaching is really built around the entire lineup and holding people accountable through the fit clubs and challenge groups. But when you have one customer per month for 12 months and nothing more, let's say that's all you did. You just got one customer per month for 12 months and nothing more for Shakeology. You would earn almost $2,500 in your first year. If you did that and nothing but that for years 1 and 2, well, then the income actually compounds and it grows so that in year two you would earn over $7,000 simply for just getting one Shakeology customer a month for 12 months. So Shakeology is a very powerful part of our business, and it's certainly a game changer in terms of helping people with their nutrition goals. Okay. When you come onto the team, we also pride ourselves in making sure you have the best when it comes to marketing resources and education that you can provide for your potential customers. We provide all of our coaches on Team Euphoria with this beautiful presentation binder. So we really give you the tools that are going to help you in engaging your first customers and starting you out right on your business journey. So in a nutshell, just to give you a little summation here, the Beachbody Coach Opportunity, again, started in 2007. We're at about 150,000 coaches now. Our goal within the next 3 to 5 years, okay, so by the end of 2017 roughly, Beachbody's goal is to have 1 million coaches, 1 million coaches servicing the entire planet. The opportunity is risk-free. There's nothing to lose by venturing into this opportunity. The investment we covered, $39.95, plus perhaps the cost of your Shakeology. You know, if you want to get started off right, learn about Shakeology, start drinking it, or purchase a program for yourself. If you choose to buy a challenge pack, coach sign-up fee is waived. You get an exercise program plus your Shakeology. So little to no investment to start getting healthy and fit yourself. And then if you want to start working the business, get into Coach Basics starting on July 22nd. There's unlimited earning potential. 6-figure income is realistic within 2 to 3 years. Speaking on a personal level, you know, I signed up for this opportunity in January of 2012. I've learned how to do this business. I'm teaching others how to do this business. And my wife and I are now seeing our 6-figure income on an annual basis. It's just an amazing thing to have happened. 7-figure income is very possible in this young business within 4 to 6 years. And we have a couple of coaches, Bob Lucido and Keith Callahan, who are part of the bigger organization, you know, the organization I talked about in the beginning. They are both now earning over $1 million a year as Beachbody coaches. So we're talking about a substantial opportunity here that's still in its early stages. Get started with us. Coach Basics, July 22nd. Thank you very much, guys, for attending. You know, at this point, I'm going to turn it over to any questions you might have or any other thoughts or comments that want to be added. If there are any other coaches viewing the presentation right now, certainly feel free to jump in, raise your hand, or type a note in your questions box there, and I can bring it to the table. So the way this will work is if you have any questions that you've written down or any comments that you'd like to make, go ahead and just either raise your hand. There's a hand icon next to your name. Okay, as an attendee, next to your name, there's a hand icon. If you click on that, your hand will go up, and I can unmute your microphone. The other thing you can do is simply type whatever you want to type as a question or a comment, and I will read that out loud and respond accordingly. So thank you again for your participation. I'm going to turn it over to you now, so go ahead and fire away if you have anything. Okay, we have a hand that went up. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Lacey, I'm going to unmute your microphone. So, Lacey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
We can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. So you've been doing it for a long time. How do you overcome the objective of why is the Shakeology so expensive?
Okay, we actually do a complete lesson on that in Coach Basics on how to overcome the price objection when it comes to Shakeology. And the thing that I do, and I've taught many coaches to do successfully, is number one, when somebody balks at the cost of Shakeology, it's really important that you break it down to what I call the ridiculous. Like the ridiculous thing is that Shakeology only costs $4.33 a day. So for $4.33 a day, you're going to get a shake that's going to improve your health, it's going to help you control your weight, it's going to do all these things that we talked about in terms of benefit. And what I do, I'm getting a lot of noise there in the back.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, what I do is I ask people who are hemming and hawing over the cost to write down for me. I say, I want you to write down for me everything that you've had to eat or drink in the past 2 days. I want you to write it down for me. And I mean everything, from the cup of coffee you had when you woke up to the snack you had before you went to bed. You're going to write down for me everything that you ate or drank for the past 2 days. And when people do that, it starts to jog their memory a bit about, wow, yeah, I also had that, and then I had that, and they write everything down. And then I say, I want you to put a price tag next to every one of those items. What did you spend for that item? And they write it all out. And that's usually the eye-opener where I can circle something and say, can you eliminate this? Can you circle, we're going to circle this item right here that's costing you $3 or $4. Can you eliminate this on a daily basis and replace it with your $4.33 shake? That works. That works for me 9 times out of 10.
Okay.
And if people still hem and haw over the cost, and for some people it's just they're their own worst enemies, and they can't get out of their own way. And it's unfortunate because they're struggling with the things that are causing them to be stressed out: their weight, their health, the way they look, the way they feel, their energy, their cravings, whatever it may be. It's like, do you understand that this is a tool that's going to cure that? And we're just going to replace something that you're currently spending your money on with the shake. And when you do that with people, you'll get a lot of customers. The other thing you can add to that is you know what? Let's say you're the potential customer, Lacey. Lacey, you know what? I'm so confident that this is going to help you that let's get you started with your first delivery of Shakeology. And you're going to drink it every day. And I'm going to touch base with you. I want to make sure you're drinking it every day. If within 3 weeks you don't feel better or like what it's doing for you, we're going to cancel your order, and we're going to send back the initial shipment that you drank, the bag that you almost finished. We're going to send that back and get you a full refund.
Oh, wow.
There's the bottom of the bag money back guarantee. Beachbody will let you send back an empty bag of Shakeology and get a full refund on it.
Okay.
Did that help?
Yes. That was really good. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording at this point now, guys, but we'll stay here for more Q&A if you want. So